believe it or not, those photos are not film photographs. They are digital photos edited with presets to look like film. The cost of shooting film has gone up so high, especially in the last few months. There's also a chemical shortage in Europe. I don't know. So shooting film is super expensive and honestly kind of out of my budget at this point. I use it for like special occasions, big trips, but generally I am not shooting film because it's just too much. I was given the opportunity to test and review Dehancer, which is a film emulation software for a variety of different photo editing and video editing softwares. Beginners can use it, professionals use it. It's really like flexible, versatile, so we're going to see what I can do with Dehancer. Today, I'm going to be using the Lightroom Classic plugin to turn my digital images into film-like masterpieces. Dehancer makes it really easy to download the software onto your computer, so I'm not going to go through that, but if you're on their website, they have full write-ups, PDF files about how to install Dehancer into every photo editing, video editing software. So let's get started on how to use Dehancer. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do once Dehancer is downloaded into Lightroom, we're going to go to Photo, Edit in Dehancer Lightroom plugin. I'm going to edit a copy. So when you open Dehancer, this is what you're gonna see. This is the original image. So right now we are in the presets section. They have so many options, guys. It's actually insane how many choices you have. I feel like they have almost every film stock. Every popular film stock, I promise you, is on here. And this is only my second time using the software. Yesterday I messed around with it just to make sure that I knew what I was doing. But it's so easy. You don't even need a lot of time to learn. It's truly straightforward. So we will go to the profile section. You have to like click that, check to apply it. Okay. And from my understanding, the profile section, these are like filters versus presets. So, and as you can see, guys, the detail is really insane. But for this photo, I'm actually gonna be doing black and white. If you know me, you know I love black and white photos. So we're gonna go to presets. And there, somewhere in here is an filter. Yes, this one. Guys, look at the grain. It truly looks like film, which is the craziest part about this. Obviously, it's a film emulation software, so that's the whole point. But there's a lot of softwares and LUTs and filters out there, and they do not produce nearly the same quality of results while maintaining detail. It's honestly so easy. But okay, so already if this was just the photo that I was going to stick with, I'd be very happy because this is what Ilford looks like. It's crazy. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna edit it anyways. Okay, well, not that. It's so sensitive, guys. The detail is insane. Maybe we want to go up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need to worry about temperature. Film developer contrast boost. Let's see if we can bring down the contrast a little bit. Okay. Let's mess with the grain because I feel like when you are editing photos to look like film, grain is the biggest part about the edit. So let's zoom in here and we'll look at this grain. You can edit the size of grain. Now obviously this is kind of a lot, but even if you did want a larger grain size, you can bring the amount down. So it's not too overbearing, not too, it amazes me how much this looks like film. Truly, I feel silly for even shooting film. We'll see what the shadows do. Okay. Yeah. If this was like my final image, I'd be very happy. Okay, so let's move on to the next photo. So here we have a water, beachy, lush picture from, I think I was in Germany or something. It doesn't look like Germany, isn't that crazy? So let's edit this with color, because let's take advantage of the fact that the colors are so vibrant in this photo. Adox Color Implosion 100. I actually kind of want to go in with this, but I am going to head down to the grain. That's really, really big grain. Okay, so let's just like zoom in so we can see what we're doing. Bring down the size of the grain even more. Maybe even the amount. And now this is how I would edit this photo. I would have slightly smaller grain, maybe even fill in the highlights a little bit. Not the highlights, the shadows. I mean, this isn't quite doing that, but I also want to do that too. Film developer, contrast good. So I'm going to turn down the contrast a little bit. Okay. I tend to like a flatter image. I do like a lot of contrast, but more with black and white than with color. With color, I love like an even, smooth toned photo. This, guys, this is just gorgeous. This is gorgeous. And you still keep so much detail. It doesn't like make anything fuzzy. The grain looks natural, it's not overbearing. The colors are beautiful in this film. I don't even know what film stock this is, I've never heard it. Which is also the cool part about Dehancer. Since they have so many stocks, I'm seeing films that I didn't even know existed, and I get to experiment with them. Maybe one day I will shoot these film rolls on like actual film. I'm pretty sure this is like an ancient film, like an ancient camera. But still, oh my goodness. Okay, wait, so let me try to turn the grain up again. Because with black and white, I do like a little bit of grain. Then we can add more. Yes. Just like that. Okay. Boom. I said I was gonna do color. See, this is the problem, guys. I like say that I'm gonna do something and then I put it in black and white because I love black and white so much. Let's experiment a little bit with the vignette. That's one of those words that I've never said out loud, but you see it all the time. So I don't quite know how to pronounce that, but I feel like it's not vignette. It's definitely not vig. Or maybe it is, and I just don't know. Okay, anyways. So now we have a little bit. Okay, well, if it's gonna be like that, I want the exposure up a little bit. That's a lot of it. That's perfect. It's so precise. Like, it is so precise, all the controls. Let's see if we do this. Okay. And that's kind of what my camera does when it shoots portrait. My big ancient camera, it has a really beautiful vignette around it, especially when I'm shooting with color, more than black and white. So that looks very natural. That's very similar to what my camera would produce. My camera would be a little more messed up because I would mess it up somehow. But this is good. This is really good. Okay, why am I even zooming in? I don't need to do that. I love it. I think it looks great. I think it looks beautiful. Let's try another filter though. Kodak Aero Color 4. That is crazy looking. I don't like contrast and I really don't even like color, so this is a bit much for me. But let's see what we can do with it. Because, oh, not that maybe. Let's do a little warmer, even warmer. What is color mode? Luma? Normal. Luma. I kind of like Luma. I like the muted. Let's mess with this print. Linear. Oh. This is what I like. I like this. I think that is my preset right there with this film. And this is what I mean, like even if there are film stocks that you're like, too contrasty, too grainy, whatever, you have so much flexibility in the software to adjust everything. You can basically make a new film stock by using another film stock with the amount of options you get. As you can see, a lot of the stuff, honestly, I don't even know what it is. Let's see this color head, blue. But it's fun just to like mess around a little bit. Okay, I see. I mean, we're creating a new film stock here. I mean, I'm just messing around here, but I'm trying to demonstrate how much you can really do in this application, but I'm actually gonna go back to this one, I think. This is my photo, guys. This is my photo. Is it? Let's go to white point. Yeah. And black point. That's my photo. That's what I want. Gorgeous, right? This is a photo that it was actually taken in a car, through a car window, or like through a car, not a window, a windshield. Oh my God. Well, these are my last edits with this one. I don't know if I quite like that, but let's see, because I want to do the black and white, so I'm gonna stay in presets. First, I'm actually gonna skip over the Ilford wood because I want to do that one, but I want to be creative here. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh. I think we're gonna work with this one. My soul wants me to go back to the Ilford, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. If you haven't noticed, that's my favorite film stock ever. Okay, so let's turn up the, okay, maybe not that. Or maybe, wait. Let me go to contrast boost, because I'm doing a little more contrast with this black and white. I like that. This black point, maybe. No, this way. I want that way, but not that much. Where's the contrast boost? I want more contrast here. Fill in those shadows there. What happens if I do that? Okay, almost nothing. It's black and white. I don't even know why I'm trying. Let's add some grain, because I love grain on a black and white image. Boom. It's beautiful, guys. It really is beautiful. And a white point. Let me change the white. Let me go up. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, that's my image. That's my image. I'm gonna stick with that. What I like most about Dehancer, number one, it's easy. Like, if you are a beginner photo editor, if you are just a hobbyist, if you just want your Instagram pictures, your night out pictures to look like film, anyone can do it. I find that a lot of times when I open up a photo or a video, especially video editing software, I'm overwhelmed with just everything that is going on. It's a lot, and it's a huge learning curve a lot of times, especially to produce really good results. With this, your first 30 minutes, you are going to have results that you're happy with. It's just so easy, and I think that's great for beginners. And then professionals, it just saves you time. So we all love that. Second thing I love about Dehancer, the quality. And not just the quality of the results of the images, because obviously that speaks for itself in terms of the photos that it produces, gorgeous photos. but also using the software itself, like the quality of the software itself. It's so smooth, it doesn't freeze up, it doesn't make my computer like huff and puff. Because some softwares, oh my goodness, my computer sounds like it's gasping for air, for cool air. You can tell that so much time has gone into it. This is a software that's like 14 years in the making, and it shows. So if you purchase this software, you're absolutely getting exactly what you pay for and more. It's hard to find quality like that. And then the third thing I love about Dehancer, or at least the third that I'm gonna say, is it saves you stress. Almost every photographer, but especially film photographers, know you're not gonna get every shot. There are some scenes that just would take too long to expose, you don't have the time, you're in like either a moving vehicle or something, or the object is moving. So this saves me that heartbreak of when I can't get an image. I hate passing up on photos that I know would be beautiful, but I'm just like, you can't get that right now. With this, I will never miss another shot because I'll just pull out my little Canon, picture, zoom, and it's a beautiful image. It's a beautiful image. When I first used it, I kind of gasped when I saw the black and white because I love black and white, and it does such a great job at emulating, and it makes me so excited for the future because I am never going to feel that feeling of like, ugh, like I wish I got that shot. Never again. Who I think Dehancer would be good for. Number one, professionals. It's a professional grade software. There are a lot of photographers who shoot with brands. They want film. Film is all the hype, all the craze. It's not uncommon for photographers who are shooting for brands to be asked to shoot film. But film is expensive, film is time consuming. Film, that quick turnaround that a lot of brands want, non-existent. Unless you're developing your own film, and it just is never as quick as digital. Another type of person I think Dehancer would be good for are people who just don't want to pay for film. I feel like that's the category that I fall in. I just don't want to pay for it. I love shooting it. Like, film has my entire heart and soul, but the price of it is just not, it's not good for me right now, especially as like a college student. I'm not working full time. So if you're someone who cost is a main reason why you don't shoot film, getting it developed, buying the film, dealing with the inflation of film prices, this is what you want. And three, I would say beginner photo editors. Like I mentioned before, this software is easy enough for beginners. You do not have to know a lot about photo editing, even photography, honestly, to be able to get good results from Dehancer. A lot of people, especially beginners, have no interest in shooting film. Film is not their thing, but they may still love the look of film, and this is what's gonna give you that look. So if you are interested in trying Dehancer for yourself, I have a discount code that I will put here. So check it out. Thank you for watching. I've missed you guys. I've missed my photo communities, my first photo video in a while, so I'm so happy to be making photography videos. I really am. So have a great day wherever you are. I will see you next time.